What's up, people? Welcome back to Never Be Game Over, the podcast where we grab a controller, dive into some gaming history, and decide once and for all, is it arcade ladder material or just pixelated trash? It's the Zigman, your pixel punching, cheat code loving co-op commander. And today, oh yeah, we're going to hell, or a place that kind of feels like it. Because we're talking about a game that turned vehicular manslaughter into art, Twisted Metal Black. I played Twisted Metal 2 like crazy as a kid. It was true pixelated madness. That game had the perfect blend of dumb fun and, hey, this is weirdly violent for a kid's game kind of energy. Then came Twisted Metal 3. Twisted Metal 4.
He writes the songs.
Let's not talk about that one. But then, Twisted Metal Black dropped on the PS2, and everything changed. No more Saturday morning cartoon vibes. This was a grimy, gothic nightmare in 480p. No more Saturday cartoon vibes. Suddenly, this franchise went full metal psycho. Every driver, a full-blown mental patient. The tournament, hosted by a demon in a business suit. The vibe, somewhere between a Slipknot music video and a mid-2000s Hot Topic. So here's the deal. Twisted Metal Black takes place in a dark timeline, where all the drivers are locked away in the Blackfield Asylum. Calypso, the dude who runs the deathmatch contest, breaks them out and offers them all one thing, a single wish. Anything they desire. Kinda like Dragonball. And that sounds fun, right? No, it's not. Because in this game, wishes come with strings. Razor wire strings. Let's break down some of these deeply disturbed contestants. We'll start with Needles Kane, my boy. The face of the franchise. He's a straight up serial killer clown with a flaming head. Sweettooth, his ice cream truck, literally transforms into a robot that fires missiles. His wish? To get the fire off of his head, which is, fun fact, a curse from Preacher. A pastor with schizophrenia. His special? Launching a crucified martyr that explodes on contact. Players with a keen eye can spot a bag with a moving body in the back of his car, by the way. Casual. Next, there's Mr. Grimm, a Vietnam vet who got trapped in a hole and, ate his best friend. Now he wears his friend's skull on his head and has a taste for human flesh. Delicious. Can't forget about Outlaw, a SWAT officer who accidentally disconnects a child during a mission. He wishes to go back and save her and still fails. Super uplifting. Then there's Spectre, jealous bridezilla energy turned up to 11. She ends her friend, steals the bloody wedding dress, and joins the tournament. Bridesmaids, dead. Honeymoon, bloodbath. Every character is a short film. That's the magic of Black. It wasn't just cars blowing up.
Please, no, I got a family.
Shut up and bleed, you motherfucker.
It was messed up many narratives about regret, madness, and self-destruction. Twisted, yeah, but also weirdly compelling. Because despite the seriously heavy tone, Twisted Metal Black is still a fun game. The combat, fast, chaotic, brutal. Cars blow up real good. The controls are a little stiff by today's standards, but man, pulling off a homing missile while weaving through burning suburbs? That hits. And speaking of suburbia, can we give a round of applause for the environments in this game? The stages were huge, fully destructible, and creepily atmospheric. You could blow up a Ferris wheel, fall through broken floors, and find hidden tunnels. And let's not forget, you could see every weapon attached to your vehicle as you picked them up. That little detail didn't exist in any other Twisted Metal game. The graphics, maybe they don't technically hold up in 2025, but in 2001, they were gorgeous. Or like, gross, in a very gorgeous way. Dark skies, flickering lights, exploding buildings. This was some of the best PS2 had to offer. And then, the ending credits roll and bam, Painted Black by the Rolling Stones. That was the first time I ever heard that song, and it was perfect for the end credits. I still play it and wonder, how did this get away with being this disturbing? And so good! Alrighty, it's time to rate the game. I'll be judging every game on 5 different categories to see if it earns a spot on the arcade ladder. First, we're going to be talking about graphics. It was 2001, when everything was gritty and creepy. It was PS2 perfection for its time. 3 stars for graphics. Now let's talk about the story. A dark, twisted anthology of broken people whose wishes often end the pain. 4 stars for story. Next up is gameplay. Fast, brutal, and fun. Some clunky handling, but worth it. 2.5 stars for gameplay. Next, we're talking replayability. Every character has a different ending, handling, and specials, so there's tons of reasons to go back. 4 stars for replayability. Let's talk overall enjoyment. It's nostalgia, it's horror, it's chaos, it's twisted metal. 3 stars for overall enjoyment, no question. Totaling to a final score of 3.3 stars. That officially puts Twisted Metal Black beneath GTA 3, which is sitting pretty at a 3.8. Cue the victory music. Sweettooth just got ran over by the competition. And that is a wrap on today's deep dive into Twisted Metal Black. If this was too disturbing for your usual gaming diet, don't worry. Next week, we'll lighten it up, maybe. And hey, if you're out there, Calypso, I wish for a loyal audience that always shares my podcast and never skips ads. Ah, crap. Until next time, keep your engines twisted and your missiles locked in. Now, whether you like killer clowns or murderous brides, always remember, in Blackfield Asylum, never be game over.